Young Neymar. The word on the street is that United are negotiating a contract for Neymar as we speak on a loan basis. And I just wonder, do we need him at Old Trafford? I also wonder, how good is he? Harry's past days behind him. Will he contribute something that we've not got? I just wonder what your thoughts might be. I see he's 31, not sure when he's 32. Think he's been a world-class player, but I believe he acts primarily as a left winger, a place that I think we're already pretty well staffed. We've got Rashford there, we've got Garnacho there, we've got Sancho there. I for one wouldn't be bothered if he's not there next year. For all I like the guy, I don't think he's really cut it. Maybe we can put Rashford through the middle if we don't get a central attacker, although I do hope we do sign a Harry Kane or somebody of that ilk. I don't even know if I'd want him in front of Garnacho or Neymar, to be honest with you, for all he's been brilliant. I think Garnacho's very, very much on his way up, and he's certainly got age on his side, and I think his goal return for minutes played this year is fantastic. I'm not so sure. I looked at his stats before doing this short video, and for those that don't know them, I'll read them to you quickly. Over the last 3 seasons in the French First Division, I think they play in 38 games per season. I think it's 38. He's played 20 games this year thus far, 22 last year, and only 18 the year previous. So he's only really playing half a season. But this year's figures, 20 games, 13 goals, 11 assists. Goal ratio, not bad. Not absolutely brilliant, but not bad. The assists, I would say, particularly good. Last season, 22 games, 13 goals, 6 assists. Season before, 18 games, 9 goals, 5 assists. So the figures aren't bad, but he's not a prolific scorer. He does create a fair bit. I mean, it makes him much, much, much better than old Iggy, Anthony Martial there, and much better than Weghorst, much better than Sancho. I'm not so sure his figures would stack up with Garnacho's if Garnacho were to play a full season next season, and they certainly wouldn't stack up with what Rashford has done this year. I don't know. Do we need him? And my big thing is, and this is a big thing with me now, and I'm leaning more and more to. I'm going to get shot at for this. I'm leaning more and more to probably keeping Greenwood on. I think we're not going to keep him on. I think we're going to get rid. I'm not sure. I'll give it a lot of soul searching. I'm not so sure we should be. And I think if we get somebody like Neymar, it makes it more obvious that we're going to get rid of Greenwood. For all, Greenwood's primarily on the other wing and can and probably should be playing as a centre forward. But for me, I think I'd like to see Rashford and Garnacho competing for that left wing. Somebody like Harry Kane coming in, or the guy from Napoli, and he can compete. He can be the main number 9 there, with competition from Rashford and also competition from Greenwood. I'd look at probably Greenwood on the other wing, on the right wing, in front of Anthony. And then, as I say, when Kane doesn't play, you move Greenwood into central attacking, and you've got Anthony to bring in, and hopefully this Palestri. I think we're pretty stocked up front there if we can get a Harry Kane in, and if we decide what we're going to do with Greenwood. I'm not so sure we need Neymar. Love him, great player, but if he's only sort of playing 2 games out of every 3 in a season, and his goal return for all it isn't bad, for better than many of the players we've got now, but it'll be nowhere near what Greenwood would score playing in front of a good full-back. It'll be nowhere near what Harry Kane would score playing through the middle for us. Do we need him? And that's basically, it was a ramble really, but I'd just like everybody's thoughts out there. What do we think? We're probably, what would we get him for? 10 or 20 million per season? Maybe. And then probably £300,000 a week wages, I would guess, but I don't know. Is that money not money we can spend towards number 9, or another central midfielder, or another centre back, or another right back? I would suggest it is, but that's only my thoughts. I just want to know what United fans feel. Would they welcome him with open arms, or is there other options out there for us? I think there is. And as for Greenwood, I'd love to know what people think on Greenwood. If you've not seen my earlier video from 2 or 3 weeks ago, have a look at it. My reasoning behind keeping him is there, although I thought at the time we would probably get rid, and I still do. But I'm going to hate to see him playing for anybody else, be it at home or abroad. I think the talent that guy possesses on the field, off the field, he's been an absolute pillock. But on the field, what a player, what a finisher. Anyway, your thoughts. United fans, what do you think? If you're not United fans, what do you think? Other clubs, just tell me. No problem at all.